Today we're going to be playing Summoner's Rite. And we have some pretty strong Moabs and regrows. So this is what we're going to get. 2 Engies, 2 Villages, 2 Druids, 2 Wizards, 1 Ice, 1 Glue, 1 Heli, and 1 Farm. The Heli is very important for that Moab shove. Alright, the first 2 maps are really easy. This map is super easy. We got our free glue gunner, Oben, and a druid. We're just going to get the middle path. We just stop those regrows. We'll save up for Druid of the Jungle. Alright, now our druid can pop leads. We're going to get a wizard. Get camo for round 24. Get wall of fire. Round 33. Now we have dragon's breath. That's what we're saving up for. At level 8, the druid can have camo detection. We're going to get a 2/2/0 ice. We're going to go ahead and get another dragon's breath. And the Moab gets shredded. This one has another high regrow rate. So we're gonna sort of do the same thing. Get our Heart of Oak. When we can, there we go. Druid of the Jungle. Now we're going to get the middle path NG for cleansing foam. Cleansing foam. Cleansing foam's kind of neat. Removes a lot of properties and the camo. So it's pretty useful in this kind of match. We're going to get a discount tower. The Monkey Commerce. And we're going to be a little greedy with this one, getting Bloon Trap. Oh, not quite yet. We will get Bloon Trap later. We're going to get... we have to get this guy for the Moab. Okay, now we get Bloon Trap. And we get camo for him. Okay, so we have 2 Bloon Traps, and then we have 2 Wizards that's going to take care of the Moabs. So one has camo, the other one doesn't, but he's in range of the village. So technically they both have camo. And honestly, maybe at this point you could probably sell everything and get a Spirit of the Forest if you wanted to. But again, this is a pretty easy map. Okay, well that's enough. Let's go to the third map. Okay, map 3, it goes to round 80, has a 200% regrow rate, and all regrow. So it's kind of like the first two, but a little bit harder. Did you like that video transition with the heart represents the regrows? Okay, anyway. Get the Heart of Oak. Get your free glue gunner. Get Druid of the Jungle. Get camo on your wizard. You can always use the Oben's ability if you want to. Alright, so we've got our Wall of Fire. I placed him just right here, and then we're gonna get the Cleansing Foam. We'll get Dragon's Breath. Place down another wizard and get Wall of Fire. And Oben's ability. Discount Village. Another Discount Village. Jungle Drums. We're saving up for the Monkey Town. And Monkey City. And then we're going to get a Balloon Trap. A 0, 2, 4. And if you want, you can place the Ice Monkey with the farm. If you want a little bit extra income. So we got a Central Market already. You could get a Monkeyopolis if you wanted to. Alright, we got a 240 wizard and a 042 wizard. And they're really good against Moabs and really anything. And we're gonna lock this in place. It's a 0, 2, 4 heli. See, these guys work very well together. And now I'm just getting 2 jungle bounties in range of the village and the farm. And Oben, of course. So they'll make a whole lot more money. Not that we really need it. We could just get a 5th tier helicopter and it would solve all our issues. Or you can get Spirit of the Forest or a 5th tier wizard. I went ahead and got an XXL trap. And you have plenty of play money to do whatever else you want. Okay, see you in the next one. Okay, map 4 is a little harder. It's alternative balloons rounds. Moabs are stronger and faster, and the ceramic is 150%. Place open so he has the MIB and camo, and a 200 ice, so he can get any other camo that's left over. We're going to work our way up the middle path again to Druid of the Jungle. Sometimes I'll just use Oben's abilities when I feel like it. And Hard Thorns. I believe that also can pop the ice if it freezes it. We're gonna get camo on the helicopter, and I use the ability there on hard rounds. So here I do a little bit of greeding. Not too much greed, I just did one farm. So we definitely need a wizard with camo on it, and we're gonna get Dragon's Breath. Turn off your auto start before round 40. Because I just want to be safe for you guys. We're gonna get the Moab Shove. And I also bought the 2 bottom upgrades on the farm before I sold it to get better sellback. And this will stall it. See, it's fortified and these extra health and speed. So that took care of that pretty easy. Yeah, I kind of did this backwards. I probably should have got the discount then the farm. So anyway, now I get the discount. Get a marketplace up. And we'll get a wall of fire under discount. And I believe I go for Dragon's Breath. Yeah, because I got too many Moabs to deal with. And it got the camo, so I have 2 wizards that are both Dragon's Breath with Monkey Sense. Alright, we're going for another discount. Got the jungle drums too. And we're going for a balloon trap. And camo for the balloon trap. Well, everybody. And getting another balloon trap. You can set Oben's Wall of Trees there. This has an extra safety. And then there's our other balloon trap. I get this because I wanted the pursuit and I wanted the camo. And plus later when I get a Monkeyopolis or Monkey City, whatever, he'll make more money through the pops. Alright, so now we got a Comanche. This one was a little annoying. Anyway, we got Monkey Town, Monkey City. Alright, so we got our Summon Phoenix. Alright, you could sell that farm to get a cheaper farm for the sacrifice. So I just went ahead and just got the Monkeyopolis. All right, so we got a 320 farm, but I'll eventually go for a BRF. Try and save up for a XXL trap. And there, I sold the other balloon trap to afford it earlier. And now we're going to get an overclock. Overclock the BRF. Alright, we finally got our Commander Comanche, or whatever it's called. So, I do love like the helicopter design in this game. I think Ninja Kiwi should make like some kind of helicopter game with these graphics. I think it'd be pretty cool. Alright, so we got Spirit the Forest. And now I got the Ultra Boost. So if you overclock or Ultra Boost your XXL trap, it'll shoot out a little quicker. Another cool thing is if you get the Homeland Defense, it'll really shoot out fast too. That was awesome. $1 million. Alright, we finally made it to map 5. So this is double HP Moabs, and they move a little quicker, but it does go to move around 100, so we've got to be aware of that. Alright, we'll go for our usual start with the Druid of the Jungle and Oban. Just so I can quickly get through this. Get Cleansing Foam, and we're going to put it right in the middle up there. Then I'm going to get another NG on the other side. And I kind of get greedy. I believe I got a balloon trap. But just like last time, we need more defense for the Moab. So turn off your auto start. I moved that to collect that money right there. If it doesn't work, you can back out and come back in. I decided to get this right there because it shoots behind the cover, the 130. And I got a Moab shove. And that worked really good. But my greed here took over, and I wanted to get my balloon trap again. So Mr. Oban can handle some of the stragglers. You can keep using his ability too. I went with a 0-3-2 wizard eventually, I believe. Yeah, get a dragon's breath. There we go. So that one can see through the wall because he's a 1-3-0. I went ahead and got a glue gunner. Then a glue strike. So you can always use that ability if it's getting too much. Plus he glues like crazy. Okay, discounted. Moab shove. And another discount. And we get camo on the top. And then we got jungle drums. Wall of trees now for extra safety. Moab shove is so good. Alright, we're going to get a monkey city. I kind of trying to move the shove down so the Moabs are in the fire. They die quicker. Alright, I got a Monkeyopolis while I was yapping there. And I got another farm. So just letting you know, I did get the 5th tier village. Now we got 2 4th tier wizards. Alright, so I got a 4th tier monkey city on the other village to buff the Monkeyopolis' income. And then we're going to get a jungle's bounty. Unfortunately, I couldn't fit it in Oben's range. But, you know, we have so much income, it doesn't really matter. And you'll see me use the wizard's ability when I think it gets too hard, like here, like just a little extra defense when there's so many Moabs on the screen. And Glue Strike helps a lot. Alright, here I sold a lot of defense to get an XXL trap. It's a little risky, so I did it right before 67 starts. But it was enough to hold off a little bit, and then the wizard and Oben and the Moab shove took care of the rest. And I kind of just rebuild everything back. Because you still need defense in case the XXL trap is not enough, like that right there. So you definitely don't want to be without defense too long. I got an overclock and I'm overclocking a BRF. I kind of farm crazy, almost like boss farming almost. And here I do another Monkeyopolis sacrificing the BRF. So it makes more income. And we're going to get a Comanche defense. That spot up there is kind of cool because it can shove the Moabs there in the XXL trap, and it can also help defend when it gets, you know, through the middle again. Alright, we got Spirit of the Forest. We're making tons of money now. Look at all that. I kind of went crazy. I really didn't need that 5th tier farm. I say I got the ultra boost, but honestly, you can get all those 5th tiers. All right, we got our 5th tier helicopter. We crossed $1 million on the XXL trap. I think I get over 2 million. Okay, we got a Phoenix Lord. And we got this ice in case we ever need to slow down right there. And got Glue Strike. I'm just getting 5th tiers and 4th tiers of everything I can. I choose the Ultra Boost, the XXL trap. And we're getting Homeland Defense because rounds are going to get a little bit harder. And remember, the bad is probably a lot stronger. So you could either like ultra boost a wizard, 5th tier wizard, or your helicopters. And I should have got pursuit on my helicopters because they didn't do any hardy damage to the see. But that's okay. Blue strike. And I reset my trap up down there to get those leftovers. Yep, over 2 million on the NG. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. Hope this helped a little bit or you're entertained. Like and subscribe if you want. And guess I'll see you next time. All right, bye.